Hi everyone, today we're going to discuss about hard disk. Hard disk is the internal storage in a computer used for storing data, files and all the stuff. The first one what you saw is a 2.5-inch hard disk used in laptop, then 3.5-inch hard disk used in desktop computers, and the one what you're seeing right now, it is used in servers. The major difference between these hard disks, some are permanently stored inside, some are that can be easily removed and then exchanged or changed if there is a fault. Now another difference is these hard disks are having different speed of operations. Some hard disk works in 7000 rpm, some work in more than 10,000 rpm, especially the server hard disk. And one of the differences is that the interface. The hard disks are using different interfaces like a SATA interface, we have SCSI interface. The hard disk which is inside the laptop and desktop computers mostly use the SATA interfaces, and the server mostly have the SCSI type of interfaces. Let's try to open one hard disk and see what is inside. So I have taken one hard disk which is a 130 GB hard disk. I will open this screws which are on the top. Actually the full chamber is made up of a hard metal, and it is fully vacuumed. There are some rubber beading has been given in the cover, especially to protect any air leakage or something. But if you see in general, it is a vacuum chamber where the components are moving freely without any air friction something. Now inside the hard disk there are many components. This is purely a mechanical hard disk where it consists of a lot of motors and platters and read-write head and controller circuits. So what you see here is it is a platter. It is called as a platter where the data is stored in the form of tracks and sectors, and this is the a spindle motor where it is spinning in a particular speed to spin the platter, and this is a read-write arm, and the end of the each arm there is a one device called read-write head has been placed. So if a platter is storing data on both sides, top and bottom, you will have two read-write heads. Actually the read-write head is connected to the arm and is connected to one motor which is a stepper motor, which helps you to move the arm to a particular track by just shifting it in terms of shift. Now behind you have a controller circuit which is going to control, especially collecting the data and then buffering it and then transferring to the main interface. So this hard disk is having a SATA interface and it has a power supply also. Let's talk about some of the hard disk platter types. So in this hard disk, it is more than 2 TB hard disk which is consist of 3 platters, and there are 6 read-write head arms are there. So if you look at closely, you can find there are 6 arms are there, and at the end of each arm there are read-write head available. If you look at this hard disk, it consists of only one platter, but in this case it is a 80 GB hard disk. It is storing data only on one side, so there is only one read-write head arm that is on the top. There is no bottom read-write head arm is not available. Only one side it is writing the data. If you look at this type, it has only one platter, but it consists of 2 read-write head arms, and at the end you can find 2 read-write heads available. So the data is stored on the top as well as in the bottom, and this platter is connected to a constant RPM motor, so that spins in maybe 7000 RPM or 8000 RPM. It depends on the type of hard disk. So what you're seeing here is one disk, two read-write head ARM type, and hard disk with the 3 platters. Now I have one hard disk dock station. We'll connect the opened hard disk into this dock station. Let's see how it operates. So in this dock station we can connect 2 hard disks, especially we can use it for cloning all the purpose. In this session I'm going to use this dock station for showing how the hard disk is operating. So let's connect the hard disk carefully. Should not touch the platter or the read-write head. It may damage the alignment or it may put fingerprints on the platter. So when you connect the hard disk to the dock station, it won't operate actually. It is in the off station, like it is off. There is no rotation of the platter. Now let's on the computer. So once the computer start running, you can see the hard disk start running it. And the read-write head go to the different position and check the functionality of the stuff, and then go to the starting point. And it is ready to read. I have tried copying some files in the hard disk. So when I try to copy the files, so actually the hard disk is very fresh, so it is storing the file in a sequence. So it is storing from the outer. The data is totally empty, so it is writing from the outer circle, and it is writing slowly. After every write, what happens, the arms comes back to the parking area, because the platter is running in a higher speed. By mistake, if someone move the hard disk, or if you get any shock, it may create a scratch. So what it does, it automatically come back to the parking area. It stops in the lower portion of the disk. Presently the hard disk is writing the data. So you can see the read-write head is moving. I try to write some data, then I try to delete the data also. So you can see the small movement in the read-write arm. So I was trying to do formatting of the entire hard disk. Let's see what happens when I select the hard disk and then do the quick format. Look at the read-write head. Look at that, the read-write head goes to the full end of the disk, and it's come back to the starting point of the hard disk to erase the file allocation table and get parked. When I shut down the PC, the platter stops completely and the read-write head goes to the parking area. Hope you find this video interesting. See you in next video.